Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. For those of you who are on the Easter bandwagon, I'll give you some happy Easter, if you will. Excuse me. I'm way late on this Sunday, and that's all because of one thing. And I think you know what I'm going to say, and that's Vintage Story. I spent too many hours playing that goddamn game. It has got me. I can't shake it. And this is why I don't do drugs, because if I did, I'd be dead. I got up this morning and I watched my American team play. They played overnight. I always do that on Sundays because I got to watch it first. Otherwise, I'll blow it and see the score somewhere on the internet. So I watched that. They lost again for the sixth straight time, which put me in a great mood. Started working on, I had a list of stuff I wanted to get done before I started streaming today. None of that went to plan. And it's my own fault. Part of it was just like me in my head saying, hey, this is going to take like 20 minutes. I'll knock this out. It'll be cool. And then like 3 hours later, I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life? So hold on a second. Needless to say, I'm starting an hour late, but I did everything I wanted to do. I needed to start an hour earlier, but that's like I think we all deal with this, right? That's the story of my life. Everything comes down to, and I've gotten so much better as I've gotten older. I really plan ahead. Like I know that it's going to take me a long time to do certain things, and like even the best laid plans, right? And so, but I got it all sorted out. And one of the big hurdles was that I had some music that needed to be replaced on the starting and end screen because it kept getting flagged. And music is a lot better. When I first started doing this stuff years and years and years ago, like it was so hard to find royalty-free music. It just was. Like the royalty-free music was out there, was trash, and the stuff that you could get was super expensive. And so if you were we're doing video podcasting then, and if you're, not making any money or making very little money, like you didn't have any money to outlay on music. And so the good news is that YouTube was a lot different 10 plus years ago, and you could get away with throwing some stuff on there and they wouldn't catch it. Now though, like they're almost they've got the algorithm in place. Hold on, don't eat a ton of cheese right before you start streaming. Anyway, it's so much easier, and there's so many great services to find music these days. So, Molly and I we've tested a couple, we've paid for a couple, and so we'll see how it goes. But I think, I just realized I didn't change something over. Oh my gosh, hold on, I got to clear my throat. I'm dying. I'm literally dying over here. Sorry, everybody. Sorry for those people that watch the vid later. Molly, I'm sorry for you watching this live. Do. Yeah, right. Oh. Should we see if we get the music in here? And it's actually a little bit louder this time, I think. So, is it like too loud? I mean, I don't know. Last night your music was good. Like the game at the first was like a little bit too much, but like it wasn't bad. A little loud. Excuse me. I think I need to before I start streaming, I just need to have a string of consciousness. My problem is that it doesn't matter what happens. I was thinking about this morning. I like to work in silence most of the time, or just some light music. And so I like to concentrate. And so usually I just sit we all do this when we're working. You're not talking to yourself. Some people talk to themselves. I'm talking to myself sometimes, but like my voice is not warmed up. No matter what I do, my voice is not warmed up. And I guess, I should watch some videos about warming up your voice, and I should probably, I need a routine. Like this first like 10, 15, 20 minutes of all my streams is like this. Like my voice is like, what are you doing? You haven't spoke since you got up like 8 hours ago. And now all of a sudden you're going to just talk like a madman. Like, I think you know what it's saying to me. We're gonna play some games today. This morning, Ostriv had an update. Just a quick hot fix, but there's some key stuff in here. He's been hot fixing the game all week. After the big Alpha 5 update, a couple of weeks ago now, he's just been like, just little bugs. I'm sure these are bug reports that are being put out. Most of this stuff I've actually seen on Reddit saying like, this is what's up. So let's go through it. I mean, now showing a number of people looking for jobs in the stats. That's great. Charcoal piles will be emptied from leftover charcoal. This was something that I thought they had fixed in the last patch, but they didn't. And we've had that problem. Some people will now start looking for a job even if filthy rich. This was a huge problem. There was a great Reddit post about like the rich people just won't work. So you had like half a town full of people that just weren't working. Which you're like, okay, no big deal. But like, this is the kind of game where like you need every able-bodied person to be working because it's labor intensive. Peer pressure may motivate people to work when the population is low. That's hilarious. Increased distance citizens will travel to sell garden produce. That's amazing, right? So they'll go all the way to a farther market. Added yearly balance in stats. Remember last week I was like, show me a P&L. So he must have watched the video and been like, yeah, that's great. That's something we need. Taverns are now able to buy alcohol in any building with workers hired, can put a whole row house on hold. Awesome. Added overlay option, display on hold info boxes, optimizes UI rendering for long lists, improved mouse panning, good. Increase trade prices for alcohol, bad. Oh no, that is good. That means we'll get more money when we sell alcohol. Now stored messages, okay. Increased man, okay. Raspberry will now be harvested earlier than other cultures. Fixed boat catch was invisible. Yeah, that's interesting. Wrong numbers for resources. Animal numbers and stats was wrong. A family could settle in an unfinished row house leading to crashes. Hey, we're here to move in. Another edge case prevented carbonate, iron ore mine, wrong capacity. Random crashes related to hop yard. All right, so these... like rate up. This just dropped this morning. These are all very good changes. And if you went through the list of other, you can see the 31st, the 27th, he patched twice on the 27th, 26th, and then the update was back on the 25th. So very good updates. And I've been thinking a lot about this game this week. I published another video on my YouTube channel, which is the second playthrough we did last Sunday. And for those of you who don't want to watch this long vid, it is condensed version of the 2.5 hours into about 40 minutes. And with the key points in chapters, so easy to find if you were looking for something specific. I enjoy making these, and we're going to make another one out of today's. So hold on 2 seconds. More water. Oh my God. So sorry. Okay, so Ostriv is a city builder, and an amazing city builder at that. I think it's the successor. I'm having a hell of a time saying that word today. Anything with an S, forget it. To the many type city builders before it that did sort of the same thing, and I think it's like take the last 10 years of this type of city builder, and it's doing a lot of things right. And it's made by a single developer, and he's done such an amazing job. Just a patch today, and he had to take a break because of some problems over there near the Russia, as some of you may know. But I'm happy with the way it is now, and this is our third playthrough, and I think we finished last week with a bunch of stuff. I like watched the video. I was like, I don't think I did anything, but then I watched the video and put a new video together, and I was like, holy crap, we did a lot. And we finished with getting sheep. So let's go in there and take a look. Oh, look where we are. Hello, guys. How are you? Do I have the game music on? Yeah. Should we go with the game music? Yeah, let's just listen to our music today. All right, so we bought 3 sheep. We bought a ram. You can see him there. Hello, guy. And then just two regular little sheeps. The sheep need to be fed, so we've got some hay dryers here. And guys will come in randomly. They'll pick this up and they'll mow it and they'll put it, it'll dry, and then it'll come over here into storage. And I would guess, oh, look at that. In real time. She really walks in there to drop that off. They're going to eat this. And I don't know the rate. There was a great post this week kind of talking about the rate of how much each of them eat and why, and back and forth. And I think what we decided on was, there's a trader, is that sheep are, your early game are really your best bet because they don't take a lot of food to eat. Let's pause it. And they produce wool and food and leather, and they're really comfy to hug. So I think we did okay. Let's take a look. Let's see. We don't. We needed something. Oh, we needed salt, but we're not going to buy salt. And then they demand wheat, which we don't have any of. Yeah, they're really comfy to hug. Buckwheat, which we don't have any of. We don't have anything. Like, it's August. I think they just started clearing the fields. Honey, we're really failing here. Really failing. We can buy this stuff, though. Do we have potatoes in stock? My God, we don't have anything in storage. What are these people eating? Okay, thanks, guy. Oh, we've got 2 fields that are fallow. Oh, they pulled the buckwheat. And then this is a potato field, which is getting ready to harvest. And then this is a wheat field that is harvesting. So here's our village as it stands now. And I think the question is like, what's next? I think we still have some food variety problems. And I think that our farming situation, although like they're getting enough from their gardens to kind of keep it up and going, especially this time of the year. This guy still hasn't bought any of these things. But I feel like with the fish and with the sheep, once the sheep start really taking it up a notch, then we'll have meat. We need to think about horses and oxen, because the oxen plowing this will make it a whole heck of a lot better. And as the town grows, having some horses to pull wagons is great for efficiency. Because right now, like moving goods by cart, it is a little annoying. We like brought this clay pit in from farther away, and like you can see that things are beginning to get closer as we build in. But there's going to be a time when we're going to move across the water, and we're going to want to move goods a whole heck of a lot faster. In my playthrough last year, like I had a bustling, crazy place, and the wagons, like I had a bunch of wagons, and I was not keeping up. So we built a, oh yeah, here's the graveyard right next to the main. You get to walk past the dead people all day long. All right, so I'm a little worried that we may run out of this, but maybe we'll be fine. And then the sheep are just going to do their business, if you know what I mean. And we'll be able to follow it. I'm here at the sheep farm. We'll be able to follow along with what's going on. I put them on protect so that nothing will happen to them. I wonder if we have anybody else that can... So we have no one looking for jobs, open vacancies, no housing available, so we need more houses. Let's throw another one in there and see what happens. So I think what we do to start is build more houses, and I've been sort of building them like in their own quarter, excuse me, in their own quarter, but like I don't necessarily think that's the right idea. I think we will finish off this side of it with houses, but maybe we should, kind of intermingle them throughout so they don't have to walk so far. All right, so let's throw down another house with a garden. And then it's R&T to swivel these guys around. How much can we do? Just doing some cheating here. And then we're going to hit F1. That puts us into this mode so that we can expand this. We can do fun things like this. And then we can move the house. You gotta do the sound effects. And then enter. Let's them build. And then we're at a pretty good speed. Let's take a look and there's plenty of logs. These are metal parts. Lots of nails. That's good. We probably need to build a warehouse too. I thought about this. In my last video, I was like, we should build a warehouse. And then I went off and did something else. Classic me. Buy from local producers. Oh, do I have to click this right here to buy this stuff from local producers? I think we're going to run out of money if we do this. I'm worried that we're not making... We need to start selling something. I mean, what do we have in here? Okay, so we got one house going. Sorry, I don't want to be like the constantly... This house is building. We're going to build a couple more houses. We're going to build a warehouse next. So that's sort of our things we're working on. Hello. How are you? I've been lurking. Going to get some foods. Julie, welcome. How are you? How's the weekend? Happy Easter. Hope you're having a good one. I enjoyed the stream on Friday. All right, so we're building these houses. We're going to build a warehouse. But in the meantime, if we look up here at the top, we're burning money. We're burning money bad. I wish a trader would come and want to buy firewood because we have 9,500 cords of it. I got a lot of thatch too. Anybody in the mood? We got milk? How the hell is that possible? Oh, wait. Do the sheep give off milk too? I think they do. Holy shit, they do. Yeah, these sheep are literally the gold standard of animal. Milk, wool, leather, food, warm to sleep next to at night. They keep you comfortable. You can use them as a pillow. Ugh. Have you ever been to a sheep farm? Have you ever smelled sheep? Not a fan. And then remember, I put this little dock down here. This is something I don't think a lot of people think about, but when you're raising animals, they need water. And if you put a little platform down here, then it's easy, especially if you put it close, then it's easy for the farm to grab the water for the animals. It's much better than a well, especially if you're just going to have them pull from the well in town. They're going to have to run that distance. So I always try to build these farms next to a water source that's easy and accessible. It makes things go by a lot faster. And then we built an orchard. We're going to have apples in 2 years. Yeah, you heard me. 2 years. I'm good. Weekend good. Happy Easter. Yes, cool. Cool. Let's see here. All right, so this house is coming along. Let's do another one right next to it. Maybe we can squeeze another one in there too. I think we can. So let's hit F1 here. Let's try to get as much real estate as we possibly can. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We don't want to do that. Oh, if you hit escape, it like gets you out of that build mode. Oh, hey, whoa, we just learned something new. So I wanted to turn it so that the door would be right here. And if you're in the F1 mode of building, you can just hit escape and it'll pull it up instead of building it. Yeah. Yes, I would like the beachfront house, please. Cool. And then I guess we'll just swing it. We'll swing it around like this and stick it in this corner. And then we'll hit enter to build. Cool. Let's do one more and let's see if we can get it to squeeze in here. No, I don't think it's going to happen. Son of a... Oh. Look at this. All right. And then we'll just pull it back up off the road. Okay, so good. This is really, this is a really cool interface. Like, I don't know any other games that allow you to just sort of build the unit and then give it some of your own flair, if you will. All right, and then enter to build. All right, so we built 3 more houses because if we look up here at top of the screen, it says we have 61 people, 2 people looking for jobs. And looks like we got 3 open vacancies, but where it says no housing available in red, that means that no one's going to migrate here, which means we're not going to get any more workers. And we're short on workers as it is because there's a bunch of buildings that are like not at capacity yet. And I'm about to go and build like a warehouse, which is going to need a worker. And like every time we build a building, we need more workers. And especially at this stage, we talked about this last time, there's this balance that's happening, the amount of houses we have. We just are never going to have enough houses in the beginning. We'll get to a tipping point where like all of a sudden, because people will start having babies. And if you wanted to learn more about that, you can see my series on babies in video games. And then we'll get more workers and more people. But until then, like it's all about migration. I posted something on Reddit earlier in the week talking about like I guess my video I posted from last week is like a slow pace build, right? And everyone's like, yes, slow pace. And one of the guys was talking about like, I just turned the migration off at a certain point because there's just too many people. Like I need to be able to control it. And it can and will get out of hand. Hey, we got a trader. Do you hear the game sounds at all? I think they're just too quiet. I don't hear any sound coming off the games. Option, audio. I mean, not that there's a lot of sound, but this thing makes like a ding, 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 ding. Trying to feel like, oh yeah, there's sound coming through. No game sounds. Yeah, it's just really quiet because without the music, there's not a lot of game sound, right? Like it's like the wind and people like walking. I can see it on the meter, but this game just doesn't have a lot of ambient sound. And the only sound you're going to get is when this thing dings, saying, hey, we're here. All right, he's offering live chickens. Ooh, that's tempting. Hemp, also tempting. Wheat, honey, textiles. We're at $22. We need to sell stuff. Do we have any sunflowers? No. Lime, we know we don't. Dried fish, I wish we did. So we're looking at here, this is the amount of dried fish he needs. We can sell this much. This is how much we have in storage. 0. Sunflower oil, nope. Buckwheat, oh, we've got 108. I think we're going to need to eat all of that. Flour, 30. Horseshoes, salt. We actually have iron, but we're going to need that too. Metal parts. Let's sell some of that to make some money. Can we sell 50 of them for $25? I mean, that'll double our amount, right? Flax, we don't have. So we're going to sell $25. That's going to keep us afloat. We've got to do something about this. So yeah, it's just rough. We need someone to come along and buy some wood. That food is not going to last us through the winter. Yikes. Yikes. So these fields are fallow. This one, this one's ready to be planted again. So let's change this to something else. I don't know. What do we think? More potatoes or more wheat? Let's go wheat. This one can go another season, it looks like. This one needs to fallow out, but we'll probably go one more just because. This one, let's see, it's got more in the blue. So should we go like buckwheat on this one this time? This one, yay. Let's go wheat to use up the rest of the field. And then potatoes, we already did. Now we've got more blue and green. I'm just looking at these nutrient levels here, just trying to match it up, right? So let's go buckwheat on this one too. We just need food, right? There's a new family settling in our town. Like, we're going to run out of food. We're doing a real poor job of it. And we're down to $5. We're going to go bankrupt. We're going to go bankrupt. What happens if you go bankrupt? Can we take out, I guess maybe we take out a loan? Yikes. Oh, you know what? I think I turned this off. Problems? We'll turn it back on. I was taking pictures and like everybody was like all pissed off. So I was like, you know what? Let's just turn the problems off. All right. So now we hired the people, but they already took the jobs. We've got women here. Uh-oh. Soil is exhausted. Just like me. Womp, womp, womp. Fallow it then. So I guess we just run the fields until they're like pissed off and then we fallow them out. Oh, we've been given a loan of $1,000. Did you see that? Do we have to pay the loan back? Let's take the money and leave. Let's embezzle. Well, let's go to like a warmer place. Just like those people who needed clothes, let's take our money and leave. We've been loaned $1,000. So here's the loan number here. So someday I guess we'll have to pay that back. Can the village become insolvent and the federal government come and bail us out? Is that possible? Is that something that can happen in the game? Is there a strong federal government in 1726 in the Ukraine? Or in Ukraine? Oh. So I think we're going to be okay. Now we got $1,000. Let's buy some of this stuff from the locals and see if we can't stockpile it and maybe sell some of it. Someone was saying you should grow sunflowers too. Where are those grown? Need to remove all trees first. Because you can get sunflower oil and it does really, really well. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, it feels like sunflowers would be grown at a farm, but also maybe an orchard. All right, so we've built one. They're building another. We can look up here in the top right. That shows you what they're working on. We want to build a warehouse to store goods. That's going to allow us to store a lot more goods. You know what? This is why I talked myself out of the warehouse. It's going to allow us to store a lot more goods, but it'll also allow us to store goods closer to some place. So like if we don't want to run, like when we start doing stone, right? It'll allow us to stockpile the stone in town instead of at the stone mill. Or if we were doing forestry way out here, we could run the forest stuff into town here so that the building would be quicker. I mean, technically you could put a warehouse right here so that the forest stuff would sit and they wouldn't have to move the logs all the way across town. I really think we need to focus in on money, and normally I'd just say, hey Drax, why don't you just stop talking so much and focus in on making some money for us? Just had to borrow $1,000. It's embarrassing. Chicken coop, a place for breeding chickens, meat, and eggs. Smithy, carpentry, haydryer. A tannery produces leather from hides, requires bark, lime, and salt. We need lime and salt. A lime kiln, Lime Works, produces lime from quicklime and water. Hi, we'd like to read a little bit about this. After firing in the lime kiln is finished, you get a batch of quicklime. In order to further use it, it needs to be slocked in water to produce lime. some of the stuff you learn from video games, right? Like, well, how I would never, like, if someone's like, let's make lime, I'd be like, you mean from like the trees? When active, laborers will gather charcoal by layers of 3,000 and limestone by layers of 5,000, and then start burning it in order to produce quicklime. This sounds safe. Where do you live? Smell my clothes. Oh, you live by the lime kiln. Jesus, you smell awful. The building produces smoke, which has detrimental effects on health. I just keep reading, Drax. So it's better to avoid placing it around houses. What do we need to build this? Produces quicklime. So we need this to produce leather, which feels like that would be a good moneymaker. But let's just hops. I mean, we could produce, beer. That's always a good moneymaker. Oil. Produces oil from sunflower seeds. We need that too. Salt works. We don't have the stone. Produces salt from underground brine deposits. So let's see here. To do tannery, it seems like we need lime, salt, and water. And to do salt, we're going to need a bunch of stone, 2,800 stone. Yes, can I produce a money printing machine? Money printer, please. Produces broadcloth from wool. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe this is it. A fuling mill produces broadcloth from wool in a process called fuling. It's constructed in a form of a ship mill, which is a floating platform with a wheel driven by a surface water current. A wheel drives the fuling hammers, which process wool into broadcloth. When not in use, the wheel has been stopped by braking mechanism. It is essential for a ship mill to be built on a flowing river. If a fuling mill can't work in winter when the rivers are covered with ice. Like, this is a must, but I don't think we're going to have... I mean, what's the story on... Hello? Oh, they must all be inside. Don't freak me out by not having them here. Like, I wonder how long... Oh, look at this. This is nice information here. Middle of the screen on the right. Hay reserves, water reserves. We can go 7 months at this point. I don't know if we should build another hay spreader. What does this look like? Oh, it's full. All right. So that's just what's in here, not what's in storage and what's drying. So I think we're okay. Can you tell me how often you'll be shearing the sheep? That's what I would like to know. This is inquiring minds, move resources, make empty, destroy. I'm looking at the bottom here. Hiring options, demolish. We don't want to do any of that. This milk was just incredible. Whoa. It's December already? Wasn't it just August like 1 minute ago? Hi, can you tell me... Oh, we're looking to see if we have any wool in storage. Wood, wheat, water? No. So I think once we start getting some wool in... Wool? Why do you keep saying it like that? Wool? Then I think we can build that. I'm honestly just looking to make money here. They're offering some of this fine stuff. Warm clothes would probably be nice. How much do those cost me? We have 0 in the storage. How many people do we have? 66? Can we buy, how much is 60? 24 bucks? So let's buy, I took a screenshot. Let's buy 80. $32? Deal. Sunflowers, lime, dried fish. Do we have any of this stuff? We have 120. Can we sell more? We have 51 in storage. Let's sell 40 of them. That'll almost pay for our warm clothes. All right, good. When someone said, "Show me a master trader," they did not come here. I was looking for ideas for the title for my YouTube last week, and I can't do any of that, like best practices or for this game, definitely, and especially at this stage, like you can definitely make money this way, right? People would click on it. Like, that's not what this video is. But there's a big part of me that wants to do that, so that it'll click on it. But then the disappointment once you get in here and realize that I'm not, I just built a trading post. It's very clear that I don't have any idea how to make money. And I just had to take a bank loan out. Maybe the title should be like, watch me lose all of the people's money. Squander people's money on clothes and food. All right, now look at this. So this is going to solve our problem. I'm looking at this granary on the right here. This should solve our problem on the food front in terms of diversity, right? Now there's a bunch of different kinds of food that are for sale so that the people that aren't growing these particular things can pick them up. I mean, I hope we make it through the winter. I mean, the entire stock of food is 1,000 pieces of food. Oof. The fishermen are going to stop, remember, because it's winter, so that's out. I feel like we need to be stocking. I mean, I guess we've got it set at 2,000 to stock in terms of fish. They need to be working harder. I mean, there's 4 guys fishing. Could do a 5th. Is the final house built yet? Nope. I love these family trees. It's so awesome. Unemployed. Well, let's employ some people. What do we got here? Good. What about the farm? Let's employ some people. Who's left? Good. All right, so we only have 1 field being fallow this season. Should we see if we can we add another field for the... Let's come in here and get this close. And then, like, I don't know what the right size is for these either. Like, it seems like the smaller ones are more easy to manage. You can do more stuff, more fun stuff. Hi. Yeah, I like to grow sunflowers. Here we go. Oh, Molly, get that band hammer out. Oh, man. I was just gonna type and it was like, are you sure you can type in this chat? I typed ban and it didn't bring up the hammer. I can do hammer. This field is not activated. Activate. I was like, what is the point of the activation field? But I was thinking, like, let's say you've got lots of farms running, and I've had it where I've had too much food, right? Like the fields, everything gets kind of humming, and we've got a second farm, and then we just have like so much food sitting in storage. And maybe this was, in this latest Alpha 5 patch, they changed it so the food rots. But in the old one, the food didn't rot. And so you could have like thousands and thousands of potatoes, and then you were like making the fields inactive because you're like, everyone just needs to slow down, man. This is insane. Hey, we got another family. No jobs available. Now that's what I like to see. So we have 1 person looking for a job. Let's take a look. Now, I took a bunch of people out of these different areas. So I'm opening these screens. These are the different buildings, the carpentry building, and looking, okay, they've got 1 worker and like they're kind of keeping up with it, so we'll be fine. There's 3 guys working here and they're definitely doing their jobs. We're gonna run out of iron again. We don't have an iron mine, so we have to import all the iron from the away dudes. And the thatchery seems like they're keeping up. The clay pit doesn't need workers. The warehouse has 3 workers, and those warehouse workers are just pulling stuff. So they're more like runners, right? They're going to the different places and picking up the food, which is good. And then these are builders, the people that are building. Oh, we don't have a counselor. And then we got houses here. So I guess we're back to what is the next step? Right? I think we're going to need stone, but that's not going to bring us money. A sand pit is going to be needed too at some point. Once built, sand pit can supply unlimited amounts of sand to your town. You can only place it in a suitable sand pit. Isn't that for like, we're building playgrounds? I don't know. Weaver is to build clothes, which we could make money there too, right? Both of these places. Sheepskin, hemp, and flax. Should we build a tailoring workshop in the hope that the sheep are going to take off? Or do we build another animal thing that will lead to that? I just feel like we're not even close to a money-making institution yet. I mean, I guess we're going to grow sunflowers. We could put another sunflower seed down and we could start producing sunflower seed oil. That's like, this is a very buildable type of thing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the best option is. Maybe it's Weaver, because then we can make clothes for people and we can also sell the excess clothes that we make. But probably more like a tailor, because we're going to get sheepskin. We're not growing any hemp or flax. I mean, we could. I mean, is there a limit to how many fields I can have? Let's just keep going. Let's build a big field. And we'll just do like... What do you think? Hemp or flax? Hemp or flax? Hemp or flax? Hemp or flax? Hemperflax.com. That is really ugly there, but we're just gonna live with it. I mean, it's an entire season until that comes out too. I just feel like the money's going away, so we should probably do one more animal, and I can't remember what they said to do next. A chicken coop's gonna give us meat and eggs, which is huge. Ooh, we're gonna need to build a slaughterhouse to kill some people. Don't tell them that this is gonna happen. Water, get out of here. Hemperflax.com for all your Hemperflax needs. Here at Hemperflax LLC. I feel like it's another set of animals. Another set of animals. Definitely not pigs. Maybe chickens. We could also start breeding horses. Feels like that would be a moneymaker. Produces butter, cheese, and milk. Cowshed. A place for breeding cows. Let's do chickens, and maybe we can sell. Maybe we can sell meat and eggs. Let's do this. Let's build a chicken coop and a slaughterhouse. We can do both of those without getting stone. All right, so we're gonna rotate this guy, and we're gonna put him. We're gonna put him right. Where are we gonna put him? Right here. And then let's also build a slaughterhouse so we can start slaughtering these animals. Poor bastards. And let's put that like right here maybe, so it's kind of in between. What do we think? Maybe. I'm gonna have some water. 2 seconds. I mean, it's January. Oh, a new family's settling. Excellent. No housing available. We're not gonna have enough we got open vacancies. We're gonna have to steal when we get these two running. What do you think chickens eat? Let's hope it's hay. I didn't even think about that. Did we ask that question? Does it tell us in the... When you buy live chickens from neighboring towns, they will be assigned to the chicken coop for more space. Make sure it is staffed and has a stock of food and water before traders arrive. You can choose which resources to feed chickens in the supply options. Livestock limits specifically on how many adult chickens are kept in the live coop. Those over the limit will be slaughtered for meat. Yum. Chickens are slaughtered directly in the coop and don't require a separate slotting building. That's awesome. Hatchlings limits chickens being grown at the same time, reduces the amount doesn't lead. Chickens are considered adult after 6 months. Adult chickens lay 7 eggs per month. Jeez. Half the livestock is assumed to be roosters. Egg production in winter is twice less. Twice less. Yes, this week I'll be doing twice less. All right, well, they don't need a slaughterhouse, but I'm pretty sure to slaughter the sheep we do. Not that we are way ahead. I mean, so we've got a little bit of a problem here. I guess my only concern is like, we build this chicken coop and they want, grain to be fed or something. We're not really in the grain business right now. We're barely feeding our own people. All right, here we go. They're offering, we have 733 iron left, so I think we're going to be okay for now. That's the only thing. I guess if they had chickens, we'd buy those. They don't. I'm just going to pretend this says horchata because I think it's funny. Wheat, we have very little. Buckwheat, we have none. Ooh, see, now they demand eggs. If we can get in this egg business, folks, 10 cents an egg, or the sunflower business. Ooh. And then clothes too. Look, they want clothes. So like, we just need to build these things. And apples, we're on the right course. It's just going to take time, planning, and dedication. And we need these sheep to maybe we should have bought more. We need them to step it up, if you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about sex. All right, well, no one's starving. Drax. I mean, if we look at, I guess we don't have a lot of old people. We can see how much food we have. So now we're down to half of what we had. And we're still buying stuff from, see you later, malls. We're still buying stuff from the locals. And that's keeping our food, that's keeping them from starving out. I mean, each one of these people are going to move out because they're lacking clothes. I mean, we need to get into the clothes business, right? So we're going to plant flax, but I mean, it's going to take a season for that to come in. Should we wait on the slaughterhouse and instead build a weaver's den? Should we read about the weaver's den before we just plant it right in the middle of everything? And it's like, don't put a weaver's place next to people. They'll kill you. Well, can't read about it. So there's nothing to, it weaves clothes, dude. Take it easy. I don't know. Let's put it in town here, I guess. So they don't have to walk too far. How about right there? Perfect. How are we doing on this chicken coop? Oh, it's built. Holy crap. Okay. Well, we got a worker. What are we feeding them? Don't know yet. We've already blown $200. The money is just what? Can we see a P&L? I mean, I don't... Didn't it say there was a new graph? Select the list. All right, so treasury, there's $800. Let's do some math. The balance, income, we're making 100. And so we're losing $82 a month? Is that what's happening? Land tax 21, wealth tax $5. The housing rent, so this is the pluses. Housing rent and apartment rent is, we don't have apartments. Let's increase the rent 10 cents. And the land tax, local sales, total salaries. Yeah, thank you, Malls. Basic monthly wage, labor wage. So I'm guessing that this is the most convoluted. Hey, Buckma. Happy Sunday. This is the most convoluted
Buckma
thing I've ever seen in my life. So this is how much money we have. This is the balance of and then income is 109. So the income is the total of, where are they pulling 109 from? This number, so all the numbers in black, and then the red is the number of expenses. So that's, okay, that makes sense. This makes sense. So it's the expense number Jesus, why do they put them so far apart? Let's just bottom line it for us. So our income's at 109 and our out is 191, which is a deficit of $82. We're going to need to raise $82 a month somehow. Like normally I just say like, we're taxing the wealthy right now. There can't be anybody that's wealthy. We're taxing the wealthy. There is hardly anybody, right? They're $5 a month. We don't have a tavern or a barber. And local sales, which is what we're selling out of the markets, is raising us $68. I mean, at this rate, we'll be bankrupt by the end of the year again. How many times will the loan didn't carry? Like, we're not paying interest on that. Does it really matter? And then we didn't export anything. We haven't sold anything this year. That makes sense. It's February, right? All right. I feel like I have a better understanding of the financials. This is not a business. I'm out. Thank you. I'm just trying to provide for my people. All right. We just need some chickens. That's going to change everything. I've been saying it for years. We'll get chickens and the world will be a different place. All right. They're building the Weaver's Workshop. All right, it's going to thaw. It's going to start thawing. The fishermen will start working again. Hey, a child has been born. So I wonder if how much is this costing us, I guess, buying from local producers? I didn't see... I'm not seeing, where that number is coming out, right? I mean, our biggest expenditure... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the local sales is the $76 is what we're buying from them? I don't know. I remember when I was like, I've got it all figured out. I mean, if we hadn't bought from them this season, they would be starving right now. Or at least there would be less of a... I almost want to say, let's not buy that for now. And let's lay off the beets. Let's lay off the beets. All right, ladies, let's get to work. The laborers are anyone who's idle in any of the other businesses around. So if there's someone not doing anything, then they'll come and be laborers during the planting season. And as you can see, we don't have anyone who's idle. Everybody's account. We need to build another house. Hey, look. Oh, that's where the sheep are. They're on the fallow field, which will help the nutrients go up much faster. You like it? What's this, wool? All right, we've got wool. That's good, but I don't think the weaver's thing can do with wool, right? Right, that was the other one. Oh, it needs to be turned into broadcloth to do a tailor's workshop. These people are pissed. Maybe they'll move out. Let's build another house. I've got the slaughterhouse on hold. Just because I feel like we don't have anything to slaughter yet, number one. So it would be a waste of resources. Boom, boom. And then we'll do this one, F1, and then we'll extend it all the way here. And then we'll move this guy right here. I like to look at the houses. Cool. And then we'll hit enter. That's 2 more houses to build. Let's just move this guy to the back of the line. You can move these. You can move what's being built around here. And you can see I have the slaughterhouse on pause. Because hey, whoa, newborn sheep. We're in business, folks. We are in business. So maybe they shear the sheep. Maybe someone will come along and buy that wool. Anybody want to buy 151 things of wool? Yeah, I think our expenses just went up because we're running a chicken coop without any chickens in it. Well, what kind of food do they need, I think is the question. I don't think it's going to tell us the food until we, they're not going to tell us the food until we get some chickens. I don't want to spend money calling the trader in. If we look at the world map, like we can call a trader. It costs money, like $80. I mean, we may not make that back. We're just gonna wait. We'll be patient. We haven't seen a trader yet, though. It's March. The boats are out. There's fish inbound. How are we doing, fishermen dudes? No housing available. I mean, we're at like the whim of the chicken farmer at this point. So one more year and we'll have apples. Can you imagine planting apple trees with the thought, like in our current society, with the thought of like, hey, in 2 years, we're going to get to taste an apple. Like, think about how much, in 1727, your life didn't change a whole bunch, but now, like, if we planted apples 2 years ago, I'd be like, number one, we don't live in the same place we lived in. I just couldn't imagine. Like, we've got apples. It's unfathomable. Okay, so they planted wheat and buckwheat. Those sunflowers are really going to pay off, although we didn't build like the sunflower plant. How much? The other problem is like we don't have enough people. And I think each one of these buildings is costing us a pretty fair amount. Oil workshop, oil from sunflower seeds. But someone was saying that the sunflower seeds are like the oil from the sunflower seeds. Every trader wants it, and it's worth a fortune. I mean, we can build this. Should we build it after the houses? Let's put it in the queue. Let's put it next to. Is this one of the ones we can put on a road? I love how you can put it on a road. Isn't that fun? Bum bum bum. An oil workshop. It looks a lot like. It looks like a smaller version of the trading post, right? I'm not gonna put it on a road. I'm gonna put it right here. Really cool detail. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here in worker row. How are we doing? How are we doing on these houses, gentlemen? Yep, I'm right here watching. So this is no time to like take a 2-hour smoke break. Oh, thanks. It's just it's classical today. It's just classical today. Yep, I like watching them. I like watching them work. Oh yeah, fill that in. Oh, interesting. So they're putting clay in between the walls. Take notes in case the world comes to an end, because this is what we'll be doing. I mean, I won't be doing this because can you imagine me building a house? Well, the walls are completely uneven and the foundation is sinking into the ground. I am not much of a builder. I have built things in my life just a long time ago when I was young, full of vigor. Full of vigor. My horse for a trader. So we have one new sheep. Yikes. Yikes. A messenger. Oh, it heard me. Okay, come on. What do we got? Chickens? Sheep. We could buy another sheep. That might be something to think about. Yikes. No, he doesn't demand. Oh, we actually have a bunch of flour we could sell him. I mean, we're not hard up for money, so probably not. Potatoes, no. Oh, we have 100 and we have 100 in export stock. See the sunflower oil, 18 cents. We're gonna get in that. We're gonna get in that business. Textiles, leather. We don't have any of that yet because we haven't started slaughtering. Horse tack. I mean, who doesn't have just like a little bit of horse tack around the house, huh? There's another trader in. Hello. Slowing the time down. Lime, charcoal. I wish he was buying charcoal. We have 7,000 in storage. Stone, iron. How is this situation? 565. Let's buy 500 more of this just to have it on hand. And what do we do here? Should we buy another couple of sheep just to, got $70. Let's buy one more sheep. And then, didn't he say another trader was in? Or was I just... Oh, it just doesn't go away until he's done in 9 days. Okay. All right. So we bought another sheep. We bought some iron. We were unable to sell anything, but we still have enough. We got plenty of money to buy chickens, and we answered our question on like, we're gonna get into the right business. All right. Trust me on this. Trust me. And maybe if we actually make some clothes, people like this won't complain and move out. They moved out. They left. They were like, yep, no clothes, no business. See ya. It's fine though. We don't need their kind around here, if you know what I mean. And what I mean is people that like to wear clothes. Like this is a nudist colony, all right? This is a clothing optional place. So you don't want to, if you're not interested, then you can just see you later, okay? Did he deliver our little sheep? Construction completed. Village house. I don't have to like transfer the sheep, right? It just comes on over when he enters. I think that he has to take the long journey, right? Oh yeah, see, it's importing the sheep still. Maybe there's no one working there. Like, what are we doing? Should we get two guys working the door now when the time comes? Really need some chickens. So we've seen one of the traders. Do you think so? What do you think? Every quarter we'll see a trader just without having to pay for it? We have 2 empty houses, about to have 3. We have jobs available. Everything's in the green. What's going on with this water situation? Are both the wells are empty, so we need to build another well too. Let's do this. Show me a well. Right here. It's the one that has a well on it. Hilarious. Let's put one right here because it looks like it's going to fit perfectly in there. Look at this. And then let's move the well to the beginning of the chain of things here. Let's speed up the time. Yeah, there's some water problems here. I mean, like literally, family, there's water right here. Just walk over and drink out of this really questionably muddy river source. How are they? I mean, like we were doing fine when we had 71 people. Now we have 68 and suddenly they're out of water. Don't understand. All right, there's another well. Now that hopefully the people down here will come to this well as it begins to fill up. Let's just take a look. Anyone interested in the water down here? Anybody? Anyone? Anybody want to check it out? Anyone? Built this really cool well down here. It's really neat. Really amazing. We just got another family, by the way. The great news is that family moved in and they've got all brand new clothes. Tell us how you get clothes into the town. I just wait for people to move out. And then we check them before they move in. No jobs available. Bullshit. How many people are looking for jobs? Nope, there we go. Did someone just move out? That was a really weird, like, whoop, whoop. All right. Oh, there's the other sheep. Yeah, we got the other sheep in. Cool. More milk. Like, I wonder, look at how quickly we're looking right over here on the right, like how quickly the nutrient levels came back up by allowing them to fallow in the field. That's really cool. All right, we're about to have a bunch of wheat and buckwheat. We got 2 fields of buckwheat going. And the sunflowers, 330 units. And then flax, 880 units. And the weavers are ready. No hemp or flax for textile. We're going to make some clothes. I'm excited. All right, well, that will give us something into the next winter. When that comes out, we'll be able to make a bunch of clothes, and maybe we'll get lucky and one of the traders will want to buy those clothes. We still need the chickens. And then we're building the sunflowery right here, which will be built next after this house is complete. Yep. You guys are doing a great job. This can be a big one. The bigger the plot, the more food they grow. You see they have like a ton of beetroot here. We're still losing so much money. Oh my God. So wait, now we're losing 332. Our expenses were 672 because we imported, right? It's killing us for the import of the things we bought. This is year to year, right? So this is the year to year number. We've lost $336 a year. So we're not losing that a month. This is what we're losing a year. I wish we could do month to month. I would like some more financial reporting. I'd like to hire an accountant. What was it? EVE Online has an economic advisor that actually helps to keep the economy stable in the game. What a great job. So you work for who? I work for a video game, and I make sure that the in-game, like I have a degree in economics, and I make sure the in-game econ is like working properly and brilliant. We were talking about that game. Hey, the oil workshop is complete. Let's take a look. Yeah. I'll take a worker. I'm going to take a worker out of here. I'm going to take a worker out of here, and hopefully he'll go here. We were talking about EVE Online in Molly's chat the other day, and I've played that game. I haven't played a lot. I played years and years ago. I played it probably the most I ever did, and that was probably for 2 or 3 months. And there's so much about that game that like I like, or like my brain likes, and like my gamer like heart likes, right? But there's also just like this, and especially now, it's just there's so much going on, and like to start anew, like I don't know. I can never just get into it and get lost, right? But I mean, so many people do, and it's still a big game. And I love the persistent universe of it all. Like it's all just one, everyone's together. And I mean, it's space and it's exploration and it's mining and it's battling and it's like all of these things that like should click. Like even now I'm talking about it, I'm like, well, maybe I'll download EVE and give it a shot. I'm telling you, like, I'm like, oh, the sound of the warp gates and like being in the trade stations, and like there's a lot about it that seemed to work for me, but I start playing and like I'm just like, you know, it's not enough to like, it's not vintage story. Let's just put it that way. Oh. Can someone say sunflowers? Huh? I mean, I like this shot. This is a nice screenshot.
Drax?
Sunflowers? That's good. Very good. Got the sheep and the sunflowers. Love it. Almost time. Almost time. Things are happening. 6 livestock. Did they have another baby? Oh, we did. And it's a ram. All right. So let's up. You can pause and continue the what you're building up here in the top right screen. You can also click on where it is and do the same thing, but it's easier to do it here. So let's have them finish the slaughterhouse, because by next year, hopefully we can keep, 4 or 5 of them and slaughter the rest. Still need chickens, damn it. Educate our people? Not a chance. Add more benches? You betcha. Oh, trader. He doesn't. Oh, he does. He's got chickens. I don't know. How many do we think? Should we go, how much for 6 chickens? 3 on 3? Or should we do 8? How much is 8? $100. Jeez, let's do 6. 72. Deal. All right, we got chickens. We've got chickens. Sunflowers, we're about to have some of those to sell. 21. He's visiting for 21 days. Maybe we can sell him some sunflowers when they come off the... So to sell him sunflowers is 10 cents. To sell him sunflower oil, it's 18. So that's worth it. Buckwheat. Flour. We don't have any of this stuff. We'll soon have some eggs to sell. Yeah, I feel like we're turning a corner here. We do have a bunch of metal parts though, and let's sell 100 of those. Whoops. Hey, no, I said 100. We have 100 in export stock. The town storage has 100. Done. That'll pay for almost all the chickens. All right. Cool. Chickens. And they are going to eat wheat. Son of a bitch. Can we change that? No. I thought it said you could change what they ate. I'd like them to eat grass, please, because those chickens are going to starve. I don't think we grew. How many fields of wheat did we grow? Oh, we grew 1 field of wheat. Family's moving out. Please. You can slaughter horses. Yikes. All right. So then if we look here on the right, the livestock limit is set at 30. So once it reaches over 30, we'll start slaughtering. We'll start slaughtering at like 15, I think. I don't know. Anything over 12, double what we currently have. A new family is settling in town. Old family with no clothes out. New family with new clothes in. Buckmeyer, are you on the no slaughter horses thing? I think it's so funny how we'll eat every other animal in the world, but when it comes to, and maybe this is just an American thing, but like when it comes to slaughtering horses, like if you want to be taken out back and beaten in America, just start talking about eating horses. Everyone freaks out. I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't give a shit, but like, I think it's funny. What are we saying here? The soil, whoa, those sunflowers exhaust the soil fast. Fallow, and then let's do another field because we're going to need to rotate these sunflower seed fields, right? Oh, you just heard the family was moving out? Yeah. But, Buckmile, where one people's unhappiness without clothes is a people's whose happiness with clothes is fulfilled. Make the field active. All right, and here's the flax coming off the field. And then I'm sure some of these like this one's ready to go again. So I guess we'll wait until one of these goes fallow and then we'll switch it when the time comes. It's September, so. Because we want to keep this process going. I think that the sheep turned it around much quicker. And then is this putting the weavers to work finally? Oh yeah, look at this. So wait, they're making textiles? So they make textiles. Wait, who makes textiles into something? Yes, I'd like to know there's some. Yeah. Oh, so now we need a tailor's workshop who can make them into actual clothes. Good criminy. All right, fine. Let's do this. This is them. Can we put them right behind them? Move it around here. Can you squeeze in there, buddy? No. Oh, it's because I think those trees. Remove one tree. You betcha. Oh, ow. I'm like, why is my butt hurt? Hi. Oh, another trader? Okay, welcome in, friend. We have 983 on the iron front. We could sell them flour. We have 100 potatoes and just stock sitting there. Sunflower oil, clothes, that's hilarious. Textiles, we have 10 in storage. They'll sell for 20 cents? Screw building clothes, we should just sell them textiles. All right, nothing there, trader. So that's the second trader in a month or in a month and a half. Where did it put all of that flax? What did can we put some of, let's just look here. Where did the sunflowers go? Let's put those into the storage and granary. Let's just say 1,000, just so they've got some place to stay. And I guess maybe the flax also, if it can sit. AB, no, the flax is not edible. The flax is not edible. Or maybe we should just let the sunflowers sit out there because we want them to go. We didn't build an oil thing, right? Yeah, let's put them in here. I don't want them to go to waste. Plus we can see them then. Bum, 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 bum. Alphabetical. 1,000. What else did we have come off there? We got buckwheat, we got wheat. Yeah, it was just the flax, right? It's alphabetical. A, B, C, D, E, flour. So maybe it's probably just sitting in here, right? Maybe this is finally our time to build a warehouse so that it's closer. Someone is screaming outside. It's so scary sounding. What? Oh, they're building the weaver shop. I guess this is a pretty good. Let's put it here. I'm trying to say this will save time. If they move all of the flax and everything in here, and then we can store textiles there too. Man, we've gone through that 1,000 so quick. So quick. Oh, I got 7. The sheep's going to work out, but it's like literally, it's a 2-year startup investment, right? It's almost as if you, from the get-go, like I fully farted around. Like once you've got the trade up and running, you need to be like, if you want things to turn pretty quickly, I don't know how you don't take out a loan. Like, I guess you could play it even slower, but I mean, like, I'm not playing at a fast pace as it is, but like once you get, it's almost like get the trader running and get the sheep in so that you can get them going, and probably build this orchard first too, because I would already, I mean, we're 6 years in, and if I had built the orchard, if I had built 2 orchards at the very beginning, right, I'd have had 2 bunches of apples have already come through. All right, the chickens are here. They're eating the wheat, and they've produced 41 eggs. And we can set the current limit. Where does it tell me how many chickens are in here? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, current 6. So once we get over 12, we start slaughtering chickens for meat, and they'll slaughter there, so that'll be good. And then I guess we can come in here and say, hi guys, we could sell eggs locally if we wanted to. And then we can sell the rest to a trader. I'm worried that these things are going to starve. Family moving out. I cannot keep. Can we? Is there like an exit survey? They're like, we didn't find, like, the schools weren't good enough, and like our kids didn't feel safe at night. So, and we're naked. All right, here's the warehouse. So let's have it store textiles, thatch, flax, right? I don't know. The thatch is being produced like right here. Is that any savings? Probably not. And the textiles just to clear it out of the house. But I mean, like, if it's just going to go right next door, let's rethink that. The flax for sure. Warm clothes, wool. Yeah, let's pull the wool in from far away. All right, let's see what that looks like. I need to have a worker come at some point. And then the tailor shop is running, but we need a worker. Oh, good. How many people are out of work right now? 2. All right, so let's do... My problem, I think, is that, like, the flax is going to run out fast if we're not already through it. Mm-hmm. No, there's 800 flax in here. All right, so none of these fields are going to go fallow? What the heck? Oh, I guess not. They look... I'm looking at nutrient levels right here. A message from a trader. Sweet. This one... I don't know. So this one's back in stock, so we need to grow wheat out of that. Hello, guy. Hi, how are you? Let's pause it for a second this time. Potatoes. We haven't been growing potatoes. We just have 100 sitting in stock. They're probably rotting. Let's just sell those 100 potatoes. And then let's tell the trader to stop bringing them in. Let's do that before we forget, right? Let's just move those out. And then, sorry, this guy here. Clothes, textiles. Man, those sold for 20 cents. Not going to save us anything, though. Honey. The town has 0 in storage. Textiles, which we already talked about. And then on this side, we don't have anyone to buy anything anyways. We could buy cows. All right, it's November. It's going to start snowing again. How are we doing on the hay production here? Very good. These 2 guys were way more than enough, by the way, so far. Although it only says we have 3 months in storage, but I mean, there's 1,000 sitting out here. So, and the chickens, maybe that's enough wheat. Oh, we have 3 years of food and water reserve. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. So the chickens don't eat a lot. That's excellent. That's excellent. Let's go here. Now we're losing $600 a turn. Jesus Christ. Or we lost $600 for the year. $600 for the year. Can't really tell the monthly destruction. No required resource in export stock potatoes. Yes, I'm aware of that. I took it out. Eggs, chicken eggs. We produced 74. We sold 63. Hi. Oh. Oh, maybe I took it out too quickly. Sorry. We didn't do the deal. We didn't do the deal. That's okay. I didn't need your 8 cents per potato anyway. See you later, buddy. All right, what are we at? No housing available. We have 78 people. We have in food storage 939 total capacity. We're chewing on buckwheat. Buckwheat and peas. We have to take another loan out. I'm like, what's going to happen? It's going to bankrupt us, I guess. They're producing a exorbitant amount of textiles. Maybe we should throw some textiles out to... Nah, it's going to go right into here. That's where it went. All right. Now we're going to start producing clothes. Warm clothes and regular clothes. So whatever overages we have, we can then sell. Oh, look at this. Look at this. No more people moving out because there's no clothes. I'm actually providing them now. Do I need to provide them in a market? It's just food, right? It's alphabetical. Chicken, clothes. Nope, need to provide them clothes here. I thought I had warm clothes in stock. Do I still have those? Resources. Warm clothes, 80. I didn't produce. So you have to use these to sell them out, huh? I guess we'll change this one to warm clothes. Or need another market stall. Jesus, what else have we been sitting on that have been putting out there? We put the eggs in. Look at that. Warm clothes all went out. Wheat. Wait, can we stock water in here too? Let's just look. No. So they just go to the well for that. Okay. So we can, and this gives us a nice, like, all warm clothes came in and all warm clothes went out. Or they're not in yet. 80 and 0 have been sold. 60 and 0 have been sold. Chicken eggs, 74. Shows you how many are in stock. So wait, where are they being brought in from? 100 miles away? They're like not showing here yet. Oh, there they are. There they're close. All right. Reserved, 10. By that rationale, so we have 2 of these guys, right? And this one's doing, we don't have any potatoes right now. Buckwheat, flour. Because the wheat's we're not going to sell the wheat, it's being milled. I don't know, should we have them grow another field of something? Like, how far can they walk is the question. How far can you ladies walk? Where do we put it? Do you do like a... right onto the edge of the forest here? Too long. How about we do something like this? And we say, potatoes. Make it active. I don't know. A child has been born. Hooray! Oh man, look at this. Look at this. 7. How many chickens are we up to? Still 6. Chickens? Shoot, well, I still think it's a little premature to hire someone at the slaughterhouse, as exciting as that might be. And then we have people looking for jobs. No housing available, no jobs. No hemp or flax in the textile production. So wait, we went all the way through the flax already? Come on. Holy shit, that was fast. That was fast. I mean, if we were... These guys can use wool too, right? But we need that whole, like... We need something that changes the stuff into broadcloth, remember? I was reading and we were like, wait, what? This thing produces broadcloth from wool. Produces broadcloth from wool in the process called fooling. It is constructed from a form of a ship mill, we need to build this. Let's build this fooling mill. Let's talk to the trader first. Hello, more chickens. Sunflowers. We don't have any? Where the hell did they all go? Do we eat them? Jesus, more flax. Lime, dried fish, sunflower oil. Whoa. Wait, did I build the oil thing and I just totally forgot? We have 800 sunflower oil in storage. At 18 cents a piece, we'll sell 500. 90 bucks. Eggs? No, we have no eggs in storage. I thought that was really going to be that. Well, we just keep producing metal parts, which is, it's like not in our best interest to sell these, but we're doing it anyway. Flax. Oh, we have 320 flax in town storage. What are you talking about? We ran out of flax, dude. Don't you flax me around. Flax crazy. Horses, warm clothes. They're offering broadcloth. They're offering more chickens. We'll sit on that. So wait, I didn't think I made the oil place. Weaver, tailor. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, dummy. I did right here. Oil workshop. Let's hire another guy for that. Okay, cool. Really smart. I'm so smart. That's not enough money though. Like, barely gonna make it. Okay, so in this run, we've made an oil workshop, a weaver shop, a tailor shop, a Drax shop. They just make Drax there. The warehouse is running. We've got some chickens. Putting out some eggs. Ooh, sheep just had another baby. Chickens are really not getting it going on over there. Nice. Nice. Oh wait, so can I make this? So this doesn't need to be fallow anymore. Okay, what do we have here? We have buckwheat, wheat, 2 things of wheat, a potato, more buckwheat, flax. Oh yeah, this one's turning because the sunflower. Wait, can I plant sunflowers here now? Cannot change crop during the season. All right, so it's just this season is fallow. I'm surprised. Like, I'm always like, God, we hardly do anything. And then, like, built the entire town. Hi. Yeah. Oh, boy, look at this thing. What the hell? There's some space age technology going on here. Not enough space on the water. You know what? I'll be the determiner of that. I guess he could be right. I'm like, okay, so if this is where the wool's coming from, we want him close to this guy. Should we just put it right? Yeah. All right, perfect. $81 people. Unbelievable. Yeah. What do you mean there's not enough food variety? Oh man, I'm so unhappy. We have 120 clothes. We've not sold any of them. What's the price of a clothes? Like, the price of clothes should be very high. This is designer Drax brand. The little D on it, you know what I'm talking about? Like right there on the collar. This is some nice high quality stuff. High quality. Boom, boom, boom. I guess we could throw some wood in there. Wait, how about firewood? Yeah, let's stick that down there. We don't have to walk all the way up there. How about a couple hundred pieces? You know you'd buy Drax brand clothes. If you don't see the Drax brand clothes, it's not genuine. All right, so the chickens are great, even though they're not doing their business, if you know what I mean. We're gonna start taking the wool that we get, which we've got 491, and making it into broadcloth after that construction is complete. I think we're gonna turn a corner. We're probably gonna run out of money again because I don't The land tax is at 15 cents and we're making 43 bucks. I mean, let's take it to 25. The wells tax, let's take to 60 cents. Basic monthly wages, I'm not paying them anymore. House rent, we'll take to 75 cents, I guess, to try to like, now the income's 251. Isn't there a log that tells us like if they're unhappy about something? Clear the log. No one is allowed to be unhappy. Everyone's happy in Draxville. Fishermen are fishing. People are running out of water still. There's an entire thing of water here, folks. Just run on down here and pick it up. They're like, I don't really like where that well is. It's got a funny taste because it's next to the river. Dun, dun, dun. A source of drinking water suitable for human consumption. Refilled gradually from underground waters, maximum capacity is 1,000 units. One adult consumes 300 units of water per year. You can restrict the use of wells in the property panel. For example, if a well is being overused by surrounding production buildings, leave citizens without drinking water. You can uncheck for production, in this case, workers from those chose the next source. Wait, so I wonder if some of these dudes are just like, one of these buildings are pulling the water from these wells, and that's what's like, oh, this one's full. That one's, what is the word for not full? Not so full? How we doing down here, guys? Seems like it's taking a lot longer than I thought. You'd give me a 2-month window on the construction. Okay, another trader in. Hello, hi. I'm not making shoes, and I feel like that's going to come back to haunt me. Buckwheat. We have 309 in storage. It's May. Want to make some money? You want to make some money? I mean, what? 100 buckwheat, 10 bucks. Oh boy. Shoes, sunflower oil. We're going to sell it all. 800, 144 bucks. Jesus, this is pitiful. Clothes, raspberry, honey, horchata. No. Wheat, none in storage. They want to sell us a bunch. How's our iron situation? 609. Seems all right. Shoes are already. Yeah, I mean, it's so. I mean, it's May. You don't need shoes on. It's so nice outside. It's so nice outside. We haven't overcome the. We're just not making enough. I think we're not making enough clothes to meet the demand yet, but we will. And when we do, we're going to take this line of clothing, this fur-lined, double-stitched line of clothing to the rest of Ukraine. You will see. There won't be a corner of this country that won't know what it's like to wear fine clothes made in Draxville. Chickens, I don't know how I say this, but you guys need to get busy, okay? I mean, come on, 6 of you. Yeah, let's look. The sheep are doing it. They're up to 9. No required buckwheat. Oh, sorry. I thought I had some buckwheat in storage. Buckwheat. Guess I have to tell it's in storage to trade it. It said the town had like 500. No resource required. Oh man, sunflower oil wasn't in stock either. So let's keep 1,000 of that in stock. I am so sorry, traders of the world. Boy, who's got sunflower oil on their face now, huh? I just want to see this thing running. This looks amazeballs. I could watch these guys work all day as I sit here sipping on my ice-cold lemonade. Fantastic. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Looking good out there. Great. How are we doing, chickens? 6. the only number I care about right now. The rest, I don't care that we're losing hundreds of dollars a turn. Like, I just want to see these chickens get some work done. Oh, 20 clothed in stock. Oh, so that means if I'm going to sell clothes, I need to put them in here too. Can I sell clothes? No. Wait a minute, what? Only if available. Yeah, show me everything. Yeah, let's put 50 clothes in here. Because we're in the clothing business. Oh, good. The sunflower oil's in there now. We got 100 buckwheat. No one's ever asked for firewood. Metal parts, that's like a loser for us. We're like buying the charcoal, turning it into metal parts and selling it back. I mean, we're probably making like 2 pennies per sale. Oh, they're almost done. They're almost done. All right, guys. You can do it. Those last couple of weird wood pieces. And that's some weird music going on. All right, good. How about a worker? I know we got one out there. Excellent. No wool for broadcloth. Now we know that is a lie. You've been given a loan of 1,000. You mean this? So that's $2,000 they've loaned us. Like the game just keeps bailing us out when we fail. There's a trader. I know there's wool. There's 307 of it. This guy's bringing it. All right, now we're going to make broadcloth too. And the broadcloth can be used here at the tailor workshop to make clothes. So hopefully we'll start producing enough of the two, either the flax or the broadcloth, to produce clothes sort of year round. Take that Drax brand international, if you know what I mean. All right, more chickens for sale. No. Sunflowers, we have none. Lime, oh, we got sunflower oil. Now this time we're actually going to sell him the 800 things of sunflower oil. 800 for $144. I mean, even though like at this point it doesn't seem like money actually matters because the government just keeps coming and tax the Drax. No bailouts. Yeah, right. I was just about to say, fuck, Ma. It just seems like the government just keeps coming and bailing my ass out every time. Like I'm not even making poor decisions, right? Like and maybe that's what it is. It can see that I am investing this money right back into society by starting a clothing brand and then taking massive trips to Fiji. Buckwheat, we actually have 100 in storage this time. We'll sell that. Chicken eggs, we don't have any, but we're going to. We're gonna turn that corner. And then the flax is good. All right, so I just figured it like that sunflower oil would make us more money, but I mean, I guess $100 ain't nothing to cry about. Does that even pay the wages of the guy for the whole year? I mean, all right. How's this crazy thing going? It's not going to run in the winter, right? So it's creating broadcloth. Sweet. Anybody out of work? No jobs available. There we go. How about 2 people now? Are we going to... 2 more ram or 2 more sheep and we can start slaughtering them. As for the chickens, it's a whole other story. Should we hire someone in the slaughterhouse just to get ready? What is this fun thing? Buckwheat looks cool when it's growing. All right, well, I think this is another excellent playthrough on our part. Our Sunday streams are short. So today, we built more houses, as we can see. Look at them all. A lot more houses. Looking good. Big gardens. I made a couple plots a little bit bigger, and I tried to fit them in like... I'm trying to fit them around the roads that are sort of existing. Got some spaces here. We built some industry now. We have the oil workshop that's producing sunflower oil. And then we've got a weaver's workshop that's bringing in flax. And then the tailor workshop is turning those into clothes, winter and summer, if you know. That's my whole designer line. We just built a fooling mill, which is taking our wool from our sheep here and turning it into broadcloth, which is also used in the tailor's workshop. We finally built a warehouse to store some of the stuff a little closer, mostly for the flax, so they wouldn't have to run all the way out to the farm back and forth. Not needed, but fun. And then you've just got another worker who's sort of running some goods around, maybe save some time. We have chickens. Yes, we do. Here they are, being their chickeny self. I'm really hoping they would produce a little bit faster, or reproduce, if you will. They have not, but they are giving us eggs, and I mean, who can complain? We broadened our farm, and you can see they're doing a little harvesting now. And I've got the sheep on the fallow field, and I think that's helping to turn this much faster, the nutrients level around. So that's really cool. So quite a bit of stuff today, like, hey, look, some people are unhappy. Very happy with the game. I always start and I'm sort of like, what am I doing? But like, I like the slow pace of it. It's really just, if you're looking for like a chill game to just kind of watch it grow in front of you, this is a must. And if you're into city builders, it's still in the alpha stage of the game, and you can tell that, like, I still don't like this treasury thing. It just doesn't, there's not enough information for me. Like, I wish it was broken down by the month. I wish we could see a little bit more detail. The resources is not bad, but I wish you could sort, right? Like, give me the most stored. Like, I wish we could sort by stored. Like, this is all stuff that will come. It will come in the future. And then the population, I haven't paid much attention to that. We got another trader in. Should we take a look at him? What's he got here? Should we try to sell some more stuff? There's no more sunflower oil in stock. We sold it all. We're about to have a bunch of stuff come off the fields, but very happy with the game. I think we continue on next Sunday too. I think this is just a fun Sunday chill game for me. Sorry I was late today, but I don't think anyone missed me. Should we see about finding someone to go? Let's see if there's anyone playing this game in the directory. In the meantime, let's look at some whales, because everybody loves whales. You ever seen a whale in real life? I've never seen one. I've seen them in the aquarium, but I don't think I've seen. I think at sea, maybe, like far out. I've seen like a fin. That was about it. All right, let's take a look here. I am the only one playing this game. There's one other person, but they are French. Let's see if there's anyone I know. Oh, here, we'll go. Kaja's playing. We'll go raid him. He's playing. He plays Stardew Valley on Sunday. He got his hair cut. He's playing Stardew Valley on Sundays. He's a friend of the stream, a hell of a nice guy, and a really laid-back streamer. Please stop and say hello to him for me. There's the raid. I stream normally on Sundays just for a couple of hours, and then my normal days during the week are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 6 to about 10 p.m., about 4 hours. And that's 6 here in the European time zone. At noon for you people on the East Coast. And if you're on the West, I'm going to let you do the math yourself. I have some great stuff on YouTube. Go check that out if you haven't. And please give me a follow. And maybe here on Twitch too. That would be awesome. Love to... Oh yeah, raid message. I've got those. I've got it, Mouse. I've got it. All right, let's say hello to Kaja and let's have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. And if you're an Easter kind of person, happy Easter to you. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.